Hey guys, it's Lily Sabri here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with you in beautiful Barcelona and we are going in on a 10-minute posterior chain activation session. Now I'm going to teach you how to activate your butt and your hamstrings without activating your thighs. This is something that I am asked so much by you beautiful ladies. How can you build the butt without building the quads too much? So a little bit of an anatomy session for you all, but we're going to see how we get on. All you need is a mat, 10 minutes of your time, and I'm going to work you through the basics. Okay, so we're going to start off by lying down, bending the knees, bringing the arms out in front of you, and slow and controlled. Roll yourself back onto your mat, starting off with the lower back, then the mid back, then the upper back. So I'm just going to shimmy myself down here, okay? So you'll notice when you lie down, ladies, that you naturally either have a big arch under your back or you're flat, okay? And that's dependent on your natural anatomy. For me, I have a big arch. So what we have to do, ladies, is basically learn to tilt that pelvis backwards, which is not only gonna help activate the back of our legs, but it's also gonna help turn on our core, okay? So we're gonna start off just by practicing some pelvic tilts. So what you're gonna do is tilt the pelvis all the way forwards, arching the lower back, and then leaving the floor, and the mat. Then from there, you're gonna tilt the pelvis backwards, flatten the lower back into the mat and pull the stomach muscles in, squeezing the bottom just a little bit. So we're going to breathe in as we go in one direction and breathe out as we go in the other direction. And a really good way to do it is place the thumbs together, the fingertips together, and place the thumbs on the belly button with the fingertips down on the pelvis. And you're going to tilt the pelvis all the way forward like you're trying to spill some water out of a saucer. You're then going to tilt it all the way backwards like you're trying to spill the water in this direction. Breath in one direction and breath out in another. And you can do that in any position, ladies. You can do it in standing, in sitting, or in lying like I am now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flatten that back into the mat. We're going to bring the feet in a little bit. We're going to keep the feet shoulder distance apart. Bring the arms down by the side of the body. So I'll lift mine here so you can see. You're going to flatten the back into the mat. You're going to pull the stomach muscles in. Then you're slow and controlled going to take yourself into a bridge by leaving with the lower back first, then the mid back, then the upper back, then the shoulders. And you should find that you're squeezing the butt at the top, okay? Make sure you don't come too high, particularly if you've got lower back problems. From there, slow and controlled, bring yourself back down, touching the upper back, then the mid back, then the lower back. And you may well arch when you get back to neutral. So we're going to do a few of them. Key points to remember: lower back comes off first, mid back next, upper back. Keep the knees wide, don't let them move around. Keep them nice and stable. Then slow and controlled, come back down again. So we're going to do 10 of those. That's number one. We'll start getting a little bit faster. Deep breath out as you come up, making sure that the weight is through the heels. Your toes may even lift, okay? And then slow and controlled back down again. You should be feeling the hamstrings as well, back to the thighs. Good. Breath out, come up. It's slow and controlled, guys. The faster you go, the more likely you'll make mistakes and not activate those right muscles. Slowly back down again. So once you get these basics right, we'll be on to a winner, okay? Back up again. Good, you're doing so well, ladies. We're gonna go for another 4 after this, but we're gonna hold at the top now. We're gonna squeeze. You're squeezing those butt muscles as hard as you can. You should feel it in the hamstrings as well. We've got 5 seconds left. Really nice and high. Pull those stomach muscles in. Don't let that rib cage flare. If you feel like you can, bring the arms up for the last 3, 2, and then slow and controlled, keep the arms up if you can. Upper back, keep the knees still, mid back, lower back, and forward. Back up we come. Good, squeezing at the top. This time we're gonna pump out at the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep that butt high, don't let it drop down here. 3, 2, and 1. Back down again. 3 to go. Keep those arms down by the side of the body if you're struggling. Back up we come. Good. This time we're going to pump up. We're going to squeeze the butt as we come up to 10, 9, 8. Really squeezing that butt. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. And slow and controlled back down again. We're so nearly there. 2 to go. Up we come. This time, lift the heels off completely, hold at the top. Toes are up, sorry, not heels, toes are up. And you're gonna push out again, but this time with the toes up. 8, 7, push, 6. If you're struggling, arms are down. 4, 3, 2, now hold a little bit higher, squeeze, 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 hold, 3, 2, and slow and controlled back down again. Okay, last one, we're gonna make it harder, we're gonna go single leg, feet to flat. From there, roll the pelvis back, pull the stomach muscles in, squeeze that core, bring yourself up, up, hold, shift the body weight onto the left side, lift the right leg, bent. If you can, straighten, otherwise keep bent. And then from there, we're gonna pump up, 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 up. Last 6, 5, amazing. 4, if you're here, that's fine. 2, and 1. Place that leg down, and we're gonna change sides. We're gonna hover the other leg. We're gonna straighten it if we can, and we're gonna pump up, up. Now, ladies, you should be feeling this on the back of the thigh, the hamstring. 5, 4, and the butt. 3, 2, and 1. Place the leg back down, and slow and controlled, lower the pelvis back down again. Okay, we're gonna start making it a little bit harder now, okay? So exactly the same starting position, always that same starting position. This time we're gonna hook the ankle over the knee. You're gonna use those hands for support, okay? You're gonna, from there, tilt the pelvis backwards, flatten the back into the mat, pull those stomach muscles in, and then lift the butt and the pelvis up nice and high. You're gonna come down halfway, and then you're gonna squeeze at the top. 1, 2, really squeezing all the way to 10. 3, we can do it. 4, come on girls. 5, 6, amazing, squeeze that butt. 7, 8, amazing. 9, and 10. Now we're gonna change sides. You're gonna hook the other leg over. We're gonna come down halfway and pump up. 10, 9, amazing. 8, come on girls, we've got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, amazing. 3, 2, and 1. Place that leg down, and slow and controlled, lower back down again. Okay, we're gonna start working the outer butt now a little bit. So you're gonna turn onto your side, ladies. Okay, and what you're gonna do is work into this outer bottom muscle, which is called your glute med, okay? The glutes, 3 muscles in the glutes. Everyone always thinks this back one, but the outer one is just as important. So you're gonna line your side. This is what's gonna help get you that really nice hourglass shape. All the way down, ladies, try not to come like this. Create a nice gap underneath the side of the body. Bend the underneath knee, couldn't get my words out, and flex the upper foot, okay? From there, you're gonna bring yourself into neutral, you're gonna pull those stomach muscles in, try and get that nice gap underneath your side. Place your fingertips down if you want to and need to, and then from there, you're gonna lift the upper leg up, and back down again. If you wanna make it harder, hand comes here or here. We're gonna go all the way to 20, that's 3, 4, keep that gap underneath the side, pull those stomach muscles in. 7, 8, 9, halfway, 10, 9, 8, pull the stomach muscles in. 7, come on girls, we've got this. 6, 5, 4, should be feeling it a little bit here. 2, and 1. Now we're going to do half circles. We're going to come forward a little bit, and we're going to half moon it back and over. So it's going to come back and over. Keep the hand in front of you if you need it. Back and over. Try and keep that gap there. Back and over. We're already halfway. 5 to go. Back and over. Keep breathing. 4 left. Come on, girls. We've got this. And over. 3 left. You should be feeling this in the outer butt and the back of the bottom. 2 to go. Back and over. Last 1. Back and over. Amazing. From there, bend both knees. Make sure that the heels are in line with the bottom. Keep that gap underneath the side, and then from there we're going to climb. We're going to open and close, but this time we're going to make it harder. We're going to open, straighten, touch the feet, touch the knees. Open, straighten, touch the feet, touch the knees. We're going all the way to 10. Straighten, feet and knees. Open, well done ladies, we can do it. Feet and knees, coming up to halfway. Straighten, feet and knees. 5 to go. Open, straighten, feet and knees. If you want to place the hand on the hip, you can. Make it harder. Feet and knees. Last 3. Straighten, feet and knees. Last 2. Pull those stomach muscles in, ladies. You can do it. And knees. Last 1. Now hold it straight. Drop the underneath leg down, bring it as far forward as you can and pump up. 10, 9, should be feeling this here, there's a burn. 6, 5, amazing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, girls, well done. I know it burns. I'm feeling it too. Bring that leg forward, and you should be feeling it here in this outer butt muscle. Give it a little hit if it needs it. You are killing it. Trust me, I feel the pain too. This is such good conditioning work, girls. Okay, unfortunately, like any difficult exercise, you've always got to even yourself out, so we're going to change over sides. We're going to lie down in the other direction, okay? Again, checkpoints, make sure you're all the way down. From there, try and get that gap underneath your side. Lengthen the legs along, bend the underneath leg. Flex the upper foot, get that gap, pull the stomach muscles in and pump up. 1, 2, come on girls, we can do it. 3, 4, doesn't it start off easy at the beginning, then it suddenly comes out of nowhere. 7, 8, we can do it. 9, hands in front if you need them. Otherwise, place that hand on the hip. 8 to go, 7 to go, 6, stomach muscles. 5, come on, we can do it. 4, gap under the waist. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, come forward, fingertips down, half moons back and forward. Now make sure the foot stays flexed while you do this. You're going to want to point it, try and keep it flexed. It's activate that posterior chain that we were talking about, the back of the legs. This is going to help with cellulite as well, which is amazing, and it's also going to help to build those hamstrings. So I'm not talking get big, but what I'm meaning is you're going to get nice tone in the hamstrings, which will help build the bottom, give you a nice perky bottom. 2 to go. Last one, girls. And straight into clap. Feet come together, knees come together. We're going to open, straighten, touch the feet, touch the knees. Open, straighten, touch the feet, touch the knees. Now, keeping a gap under your waist is really challenging. I totally get that. Creating a gap under your waist is challenging. Now, all I want you to do is just do your best with this, girls, okay? So you're trying to pull your stomach muscles in as much as possible, and eventually that will lift the side. But to start off with, all I want you to concentrate on is trying to create a gap, which ultimately means you're going to pull those stomach muscles in and activate the lower core, which is the most important, the transversus abdominis. 2 to go. Open, straighten, feet and knees. Last one. Open, hold it straight, lower the underneath leg, move it as far forward as you can and pump it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, gap. 6, fingertips down if you need them. 4, 3, should be feeling it here. 2, and 1. Amazing, girls, well done. Give it a good hit if it needs it. You are doing so well. I know this burns. Honestly, you're killing it. Okay, we've only got 2 exercises left, so give it a nice hit if it needs it. We've got some birds coming up and above. You can probably hear them. They're going crazy in Barcelona. Okay, 2 exercises left, girls. Lie yourselves on down. We're so nearly there. Now, this is becoming a little bit more intermediate now, so if you struggle with this, just go back to your normal bridges, which was the first exercise we started off with. Otherwise, we're gonna lie ourselves down. We're gonna flatten our back into the mat. We're gonna lift our pelvis up, segmentally, lower back, mid back, and upper back. Shift the body weight onto the left side. Lift the right leg up, flex the foot. We're gonna come down halfway. We're gonna come up, then we're gonna lower, and we're gonna raise. We're gonna come down halfway, up, lower, and raise. 3 to go, down halfway, up, lower, and raise. 2 to go, down, up, lower, and raise. Last one, down, up, lower, and raise. Amazing, bring it down, other side. Up that leg comes, flex the foot. We're gonna come down, good, and up. Point the foot, we're gonna lower, and raise. 1 down, down, up, lower, and raise. 2 down, down, up, lower, and raise. Make sure you're really coming up nice and high as you push up, lower. Last one, ladies. Down, up, lower, and raise. Amazing. We made it. Hug the knees into the chest. We're just going to stretch out those glutes just to make sure they're nice and supple after that. But you should feel, girls, with this, that you're conditioning the bottom and the hamstrings. Now this is just for beginners, but I would recommend everyone who goes to the gym does this at least once a week. You can speed it up. That was really nice and slow for beginners. You can speed it up, but make sure you get the basics right, ladies, okay? Otherwise you're not going to get any gains. All right, so hook that right ankle over the left knee and hug behind the left hamstring. Pull in nice and tight. That's going to stretch out the glute on the right side. Good. If you want to increase the stretch, place the right hand on the right knee and push away. You're doing so well, girls. Okay, we're going to change sides. Hook the left ankle over the right knee, hug behind the right hamstring, back of the thigh, pull in tight. And then if you want to increase it, push away with the left hand. Holding, want a minimum of 10 seconds on each leg, guys. Come on down from there. Bring yourselves up into sitting. You did so well, ladies. Oh my God, I know that absolutely burned. You're gonna feel it tomorrow, but well done, you absolutely smashed it. So there's gonna be an intermediate level and then we're gonna have a heap of advanced ones for you, but I really wanna emphasize, girls, this is so important for getting that correct posterior chain activation, particularly if you're like me, your anterior chain dominance, you tone up in the thighs rather than the backs of the legs more naturally. Well done, smashed it, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.